Howdy folks, and welcome back to another Tech Tip with Ben. This week we're going back to the well of a wonderful resource called Canva. And I don't know about you guys, but I do not like paying for things, okay? And when it comes to video creation, your students can do so much, and it's a good part of UDL, allowing students to tell their stories in their own voice and in a way that's interesting and exciting for them. When I was a kid, all I did was do movie projects because I like making films or videos. The problem is, how do you edit it, right? There's WeVideo, great software, use it all the time with my students. However, it costs money. But Canva has a built-in video editor with everything almost that WeVideo has that's free, that you have right now that you can work with your kids. So I'm just going to give you a quick example of how to use this resource with your students. If you have any extra questions, you can always reach out to me and I can work with you on more of a one-on-one. Bring your students onto Canva, they log in with their GNSPES, and there is a video button, okay, to create videos. There's a bunch of templates that already exist, so if they want to make like something for social media, like a vertical. I'm an old-fashioned guy, I like landscape, 16:9, regular horizontal video. So the nice thing about this is that it does work in conjunction with your Google Drive. So say you had students out filming. If they have Google Drive on their phone, they can film something, upload it into their school drive, and then get it off their phone. So they don't have to complain about not having space. They can do it right from their phone into their drive. Once they're in here, this is what the video editing page looks like. So what they would do is go over to uploads. There's a bunch of things that I've already uploaded in here myself, but I want to access my drive, so I click on these three dots and I go to Google Drive. And now I have all these random videos and images that are in my drive. So I'm just going to take my video and I'm going to drag it, and you can either drop it up here and move it around, or I can pop it right down here in our editing timeline. This is our timeline. This is how you're going to edit everything. So it's going to take a second to load it. So my clip is loaded, and I can change the length of it dragging it. So say, generally it's a good rule to record a bit at the beginning and a bit at the end. So if you want to get rid of the beginning and the end, you just drag this part here, and then you would drag this part here. And then you can always hit play and preview where it is. Let's say that I mess something up, okay? And I want to cut a piece out of the middle. I just scroll through here. I find the spot that I want to get rid of. Oh, right here. And I'm going to right click on it, and you can say split page. Now for this, it calls your video clips pages, but now I've split it. So if you hit play, it'll still run through normal, but now I can get rid of the part that I messed up on. So you're able to trim your clips, and you're able to split your clips and get rid of middle parts if you don't want them. So what if I wanted to green screen? Well, luckily I have this video of another teacher.
Like as you're painting.
And so say I wanted to have it in the corner. So just like the video I'm doing, I'm in front of a green screen. I want to get rid of the green around me. You can go into edit video, and there's a background remover. Now this is a neat background remover. It's an AI one that it actually can try to take a background even if you don't have a green screen. Now it's not the greatest, and if there's a lot of movement, it's going to have a hard time with that, but it can actually take away the background of a video without a green screen. My suggestion is to use a green screen. It makes it much better. So now I can look.
You're going to be able to, like, as you're painting towards the green, like.
So now I have my overlay of this guy and a scene. So those are like the main things you're going to need to use with your students. The other things you can do are titles. So say I want a title card on this 5-second clip. I just drag it on, drop it there. And I can say, so this is test. Great title. So now when I hit play, I have a title. And you can move it around, try to center it. You can also animate your titles so that they fly in and fly out. So there's lots you can do with how your titles interact with the video. So here I have my title just drifting. So there's titles. So say I have two scenes and I want to go from one scene to the next. Between our two pages or our scenes, you'll see this little button to add a transition. So we click on that and then we can transition, choose one you like, and you can transition between one and the next. There's a really good preview button as well up here, or if you hit play up here, you can see everything you've been doing so far. So in just a few minutes, we've kind of gone through the major parts of video creation. So this isn't if you're going to be making a CGI blockbuster, but if you're just doing quick videos with your students, it has all the functionality you need. And as I said, there's other great parts of this. There's tons of different videos, stock footage that's already in here. So if I want videos of an antelope, let's say. So say I want this video of the antelope, and I can either put it in and replace the other clip, or I can replace this clip.
So like as you're painting towards the green, like.
So now you have some stock footage. So there's tons of stock footage on here. A fun activity I've had students do is tell a story only using stock footage and subtitles or narration. So that's a fun activity you can do in here, where it's like make a scary story, but you can only use the stock footage within this. Editor's note here, students can also record themselves directly within Canva. So say you wanted to do an overdub, so you just give up permissions to use your camera and your screen. There's myself, and then you can use the Yeti microphone, and then they can actually record themselves, either just their voice or them narrating along with it. So we hit record, and there we are there, and now we're getting our voice and our face, but you can also just record your voice. Then you would say done. So we hit record. Now I have a recording of myself. And now we're getting our voice and our face. All right. So we hit record. Other neat parts of this is that there's music built into this. So if you look under apps and you type in music, there's stuff like Toontank is really good. There's a bunch of royalty-free music on there. So if we click on it, you can search any type of music. So there's Christmas. Oh, that's nice. So all I have to do to put this in is drag it onto here, and you'll see that there's a music track that opens up on the bottom. So I'm gonna try like some kind of. So there's lots you can do within here. Now when you're ready to share it, you just go over to share. My advice would be either to make a link where they can give you the link and then you can watch it, or they can actually download it and they can then upload it into their drive and put it in the classroom. So there's a lot of great stuff within here. You should explore it. It's free. I can't say it enough. It's free, so check it out and use it and have fun with it. Get your kids out there creating free videos. Why not, right? All right. See you in the next one.